36. Not sure what to do about this asparagus. It hasn't reached the total yellow stage like they describe in the book, so I'm probably gonna cut it. It's more yellow in there than it really looks. But that's asparagus seeds. That's green asparagus. There's purple asparagus and some jalapenos in there with them. Just thought. Getting some new broccoli. Oh, after we whacked off the big broccoli heads. Look how big that thing was. Beets. This is a cauliflower. It's supposed to be a cauliflower and a cauliflower. And this is going to be one. They're just making their thing in there. They're cauliflower. And there's beets, lots of beets. And these are yellow bell peppers. They're just green. They're going to be yellow soon. The beets are getting ready, I think. Time for figure out what to plant. And these are peas. These were not supposed to be. They're supposed to be bush peas, and they are not bush peas. They are definitely to be trellised. Some dill, beets. This was a broccoli. This is a cauliflower, broccoli. It's gonna grow more broccoli. It just takes a little bit of time. Here's another poblano. Something ate my plant. As soon as it gets clear for a little while, we'll have to see if it's what it is. Some spinach and some basil. Yellow beans did not sprout there. Cukes didn't do much. Oh, it was the wrong, maybe it's just not enough goodness in the dirt for them. I don't know. The peas are doing great though. Those peppers aren't doing great. Carrot. Look at them peas in there. This is a green pepper that turns red. This is yellow again on the other side. This is a green bell pepper plant here. Here's a big one. Yellow beans. Look at those. We picked quite a lot of yellow beans, and that's still giving us beans. Planted some back here, but they're not getting enough sun. Different kind of beans. Carrots. Whatever kind of green bean these were, they didn't. The BTGs, they did not sprout. Here's some carrots. Yellow bean. Nasturtium. Romaine. Oh, man. That was a romaine there. This is an acorn squash trying to grow. Here is, ooh, look at that. Those are scallop squashes or patty pans, if you want to call them. Got some carrots in there, peas. There's peas. Here's cucumbers. The days are starting to get longer, so they might keep growing through spring if we don't get a freeze. Carrots. This is another leftover pepper plant. You better stay out of my veggies. That pepper's going to be really hot, Pawnee. I'm not sure you want to eat that pepper. It's going to be hot, so you're not going to like it tomorrow. Shishito peppers. There they are. More nasturtiums. Oops. More scallop squash. That plant's not happy. Something got it. I'm actually putting the pea plants over here to this squash. I couldn't get it to climb. That's okay. There's another one. Look at that baby. Here's one forming. Look at this. Somebody ate a pepper. It's not good for you. Well, it probably is, but... And check out my marigolds here. Look at those babies. Come on this side of the cucumbers. This is cauliflower here. Supposed to be Romanesco. Get some Brussels sprouts. Trying to make Brussels sprouts in here. They're all along here. This is an artichoke leaf. There's an artichoke plant in there. And look at this big Brussels sprout plant right there. These green beans, I don't know if they don't like growing with things, if it's the wrong time of year. They're trying to grow. They're supposed to grow really long beans and really long vines, and they're just trying, but I don't think the right weather for them. We're gonna try them again. We didn't plant all of our seeds. And here we've got carrot, beet. This is beet. Those are carrot. Somewhere in there, some garlic. Kind of the same thing going on in this bed over here. Cauliflower. Some other cauliflower. More green beans. We had some really good green beans off of that. 2 beds right there. There's a artichoke from last year. Still growing. Beets, carrots. Brussels sprouts. This is a cauliflower. It's got some really cool leaves. They are huge. Look, how's Connie's in there. The rest of the green beans. They take a lot of wind over here. This is the north side of the garden pretty much, and the lake's right there. So the wind really comes off of that really cold from the north. I don't know what's with this bed. It just does not want to produce for me. This is the artichoke. Some new leaves coming out. It is huge. It's the biggest plant I think I've ever grown. Well, maybe except for these Brussels sprouts and cauliflowers. This is a Brussels sprout again. And this was a broccoli. It's gonna make new broccoli over there. Marigold. This is some onions. There's lots of onions sporadically placed, but they seem to do better when they get sun. There's a lot of them I have planted under the shade under these big plants, and I didn't know they were going to get this big, so anyway, we'll see what happens. Here we've got carrots down the middle. There's artichokes sporadically spaced in there, and some Brussels sprouts along the edges. They're supposed to take a long time too, so we'll see if they grow down here. These are called teaspoon tomatoes. They're supposed to be itty bitty teeny weeny little cherry tomatoes. I keep getting lots of flowers. The bees seem to love being here. And then this is the pea mama plant. Look, I gotta get these picked. Just pulling this trellis over. And more peas right here. They like this little bed. And these are called Chef's Choice tomatoes. Lots of green tomatoes. Nothing's turning red yet. Tomatoes in there. Oh, there's some in there. The little teaspoon tomatoes are so hard to see. There's some bees doing some work. There's some tomatoes. And there's some more tomatoes. And here's some little teaspoon tomatoes. There's a bunch more. It's hard to even see them, right? Right there. Where's my finger? There. Well, no wonder nobody can see them. Anyway, there's some round ones. There's some bigger ones here that I've been working on. There they are. Look at those. Right there. Maybe they'll turn red. Tucked in here are some marigolds. I tried to do some corn, and I actually got some corn thing. I need to pull it off and see what's in there. Pretty sure it's didn't do much, but we got it pollinated at one point. There's some romaine. There's my one paprika pepper plant. The pepper that's growing on it. Nasturtium. There's its flower. This tomato. There's another pepper plant right there. I don't know if it'll ever make. It's trying to make some peppers. I see them right there forming at the little bud right in there. Anyway, and here's another one. Not the right weather for peppers, but they're hanging in there. So, this is our garden.